So we're getting ready to go to the 2003 Brodak fly-in. And before we go and before we load the car and get ready and whatever, just like to review a couple of the things that we've done in the last year, catch up with our friends worldwide that enjoy the videos and every year seem to share them with us. And the first thing, if this is the first time you're ever viewing Windy videos, Brodak, fly-in videos, please share them with all your friends. We're making these so that people can enjoy them and preserve a part of the history of our event, the fun of our event. We really think Brodak's is the premier contest of all time, really. For one simple reason, everybody seems to have a lot of fun. And fun is one of those things that sometimes you don't even know you're not having fun until you think about it. But being at Brodak's is the cure for what ails you. It's always a lot of fun. The past winter I had the time and energy to fulfill one of my lifelong dreams, beside of course building all the model planes I had dreamed about as a young man, and that was to build my O-gauge model railroad. I really did enjoy about the 4 or 5 months it took me to build it. It's one of the things that all the visitors to our home, we all seem to wind up there running trains at some point in time. And I think everybody seems to enjoy the adventure, the ongoing adventure of the B-25, one way or another. And we're looking forward in the near future to seeing literally hundreds of people build up the Brodak Strega kit. This is one of the things I think is going to be a real positive for our sport. John Brodak has put in a lot of time, energy, and love into this. It's been a long time coming, but I think it's worth waiting for. The original Strega is still around. It's 10 years old as of now, and still flies regularly. We still enjoy it, and we enjoyed it a lot when it flew at the Nationals in Pasco and several of the team trials where it finished as high as 5th. And before we load up the car and get ready, I just want to show you the model railroad that we've enjoyed for so long, and it seems to be just one more reason to come to Windy's shop, join him for pizza, hang out, and be part of the action. And I think about it every day. I think there's more and more truth in this as I get older. And I've been fortunate enough in my own way to live the life I've really wanted to live. As I said, we've enjoyed a lot of things, many different things in my life. Building these Spitfires certainly was one of the things I enjoyed with Joe Adamusco. Enjoyed winning the concourse a few times. And I've enjoyed right next door. All my life I wanted to have a model railroad right in the house that I could enjoy on days like today. Go flying with my friends anytime I wanted to. And flying we do. Website at kwrailroad.com. We have quite a few new items and quite a few railroad-related videos. Something you might enjoy in addition to the Brodak fly-in. Not many people have a Spitfire bedroom and a flying field right in the attic of their home. Anyway, just thought you'd enjoy a minute or two of that before we head out to Brodak's. I kind of get, I guess, in a special way. It's nice to know that we still have George Aldrich up on our train layout. A little tribute to him, the number 2 little model that I made. George, hope you're looking down at us and having a great time wherever you are, flying planes, enjoying the camaraderie that this sport has always meant to the people that I know and the people that I share it with. Anyway, let's get off the Brodak's. Put the train away, take the beer away from the bird, and let's go. We're getting ready to pack up. Les should be here momentarily. He's going to drive out with us. And I'm just running around the yard looking for things I need to water or prune or take care of. Karen and I had done an extensive planting, and because of all the rain, we have just had the world's record on rain here. Well, between baby birds fledging and fish having babies and rain, and it looks like we're really going to have us a really nice summer, and we hope it's going to start with the weekend coming up. They're predicting nice weather, but it doesn't matter. See, that's one of the things about going to Brodak's. It doesn't matter about the weather. It's the gathering that counts. It's not really about like a day at the flying field and see who can put the best flight in. It's really about getting together with old friends, people we only get to see once or twice a year, and sharing the experience that model aviation affords us all. Now, a little sneak preview here. I am going to be coming down, hopefully we're making plans, down to Texas to do a stunt clinic next May for John Gunn's group. And if anybody's interested, they can contact John Gunn, because we'd like to get as many people as possible. It's going to be held on around the first week in May. we're putting a lot of time and effort into trying to make it an enjoyable experience for everybody. Something that they'll all remember, something that you'll all benefit by. But in our case, we have a minivan to load. And I always sit out here in the morning, have myself a cup of coffee, feed the fish, try to get motivated for the day, because I do keep long days, believe me. Anybody that thinks you can be in the model airplane business and do it 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, you're having a pipe dream. Anyway, we are really looking forward to it. Karen missed last year's Brodaks, and she was very disappointed this year. Managed to get the time off work. Managed to get all flowers in, all her dolls dusted, and we're getting ready to go. This is why we don't take our motorcycle to Brodaks. We take our minivan, because at least some part of this journey, especially inside the tunnels in Pennsylvania, it usually rains. And we've been watching the motorcycles pass us with a little smirk on our face, I guess. Actually, it's stopping raining now as I say that. See? Doing you guys a favor. Anyway, it's been bearable, but it's cloudy and rainy. This is Wednesday, and we're just coming up on about the middle of the trip. Now, we have a really bad habit. Every time we go out to Brodaks, and Karen's along, we wind up stopping at every Cracker Barrel along the street and buying, I don't know what she bought. What did you buy? You didn't even... Souvenirs or things for the kids?
No, I bought some stuff for the kids.
Oh.
Jersey. Hi, Jersey.
Hey, how are you?
Where?
Rutherford, right by Devils.
Oh, okay. We used to live in Ocean 12 near Asbury Park.
Oh, okay, cool.
Now we're in Florida. We're traveling back to Connecticut.
Oh.
Just to visit.
Yeah, cool.
Where are you going?
To Carmichael's, Pennsylvania. The World's Model Airplane Tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Have fun.
Okay, see you down the road. Some nice friendly people, see? Not everybody from Jersey is Tony Soprano. Well, almost nobody anyway. Back on the road. One of my favorite parts of every trip out on a Pensy Pike is going through the tunnels. And I know what you're thinking. He's going to say it rains inside the tunnels. Well, yes, it does. And we never figured out why. Usually this is the Blue Mountain Tunnel. It rains inside these tunnels. I'm not sure I know why. Right about in the middle of the tunnel where the water comes down. That's amazing. I guess they have a leaky tunnel. Why does this stuff fascinate me? I don't know. Is it that I have a small brain? There's another one. Look at that. Look at that. Right inside the tunnel. Small brain. I guess I'm an easy person to entertain. Instead of this guy mowing grass, fix the leaks in the tunnel, you Pennsylvania employee. Oh, I love it. Always a good ride. Today's been a nice ride, a Cracker Barrel ride. And it's still raining inside these tunnels. We kid around, but it really is a very pleasant ride being out here on the way to Brodaks. And in fact, this year we're going to make this very similar trip 3 times. Another time for the Nats, and a final time for the team trials. Headlights on, no kidding. It looks like it's not even raining outside anymore, let alone raining inside. As you notice, Karen is doing her share of the driving. I caught her sleeping again. Yeah, look at the scenery, baby. Beautiful country. Brodakville is a beautiful place in the world. She's sunny, she's fire and ice. A little crazy, but it's nice. And when she gets mad, there's here in Collinsville, we're about a half hour, I guess, from Brodaks, and we pull into the left lane, and Al and Mary are right in front of us with their trailer all full of airplanes and accoutrements and whatever. Al and Mary Knight, the king and queen of the circle burners. Would you say that would be a fair statement, Karen?
Absolutely.
But when you get here to the big power plant, I don't know what the name of this power plant is, pretty big though, you know that we're closing in on Brodak's. In fact, when Paul Winter took that ride, look, there's a boat down there, Karen. Oh, it's a tugboat. They flew up and down this river in a steamer. I think Paul had gotten some video of that last year. Paul Winter, when he took his little steamer ride, we're going to be going past the little steamer airport and into Carmichael's. Beautiful downtown. Boy, it is a beautiful part of the country. I guess when you get a flat on every year, this is about the Brodak's. Tom McLean's wife Cheryl, and there's whoa! Oh!
Now you said you were friendly.
You're in big trouble.
Yeah.
You're gonna hot stuff your mouth shut.
Yeah. Look at this. He's 3/4 Chihuahua, 1/4 Terrier.
3/4 pit bull.
Yeah, he's
There you go.
disposition.
You think because you're little, you have to be fresh.
Oh! Now what looks different here is this is all open now. Look at this. This used to be solid woods. It's wide open right now. Looks pretty cool. And the first person we see is Tom McLean. So where do we really start the story of the 2003 Brodak fly-in? This is Wednesday. It's about, on my watch, around 4 o'clock. There's already about, I don't know how many people. Keep in mind this has very rapidly become the biggest in terms of numbers and entries and flights, and in every way you can measure it, the biggest contest in the world. It's bigger than the World Championships, bigger than the Nats. And for a good reason. It's the most fun. Special award for the best looking modified Cardinal kid. Who do you think might have that? Hey, what's happening, big guy?
Good to see you.
Let's see who's here. Who's here? Who's not here?
Wendy, I got a plan I've drawn up for the next Cardinal modification.
Oh no.
It's a Stuka.
Ah! Don't you? How about Wildcats or Hellcats or something?
You have to you're right.
No. So we start off the first plane we're looking at is one of the Brodak Cardinal kits. I think last year it was probably the most prolific of all the designs. Crusader. I believe that was an RSM kit, but I'm not sure. Again, we're going to go back and forth. Now keep in mind what we try to do every year. Not sure how successful we are. Our objective is to include everybody and try to get as many of the flights of the people, not only the big names that you hear and see all the time, but people who you may not only know from one flight a year at Brodak. So another very popular motor, the LA-46, one of the ones that's been selling like hotcakes in our area anyway. And I'm hard to believe this is a Cardinal kit, but it is a modified one. And last year this would have had my vote for if we had a concourse award. So what are you up to? Hey.
Oh, trying to get this plane in the air here.
This is yours right here?
Yeah.
Tower Hobbies 40?
Yeah, Lou Willard worked on it.
Blue Willard? Okay. Another Cardinal, what, American Cardinal?
That's Clayton. Clayton
Clayton Berry?
Berry. Over here somewhere. I'm John Lindbergh. I emailed you.
Yeah. Well, there sure are enough Cardinals in the first row, half of the
I'm just
planes.
finishing one up. In a couple weeks I'd have it.
Brodak better start making a new production run.
Beautiful, huh?
Well, it seems like a lot of people like them.
Well, you just bolt on an LA-46.
Well, as any of the subscribers know, or people that have seen the videos from last year, we had rented a Stearman biplane, and dispersed Don Dixon's ashes over the field in a very nice ceremony that was almost in tears thinking about old Don, because he came out here with me. He was at my house the year before, stayed with me, and John has made a infinity field, a little memorial. I hope he has a place for me down there. What a beautiful little memento. Anyway, I know John is planning some kind of a small ceremony here, and we'll see our good friend Father Regis Rhoda, see what they have planned. But this is my first knowledge of it, the first time I've even seen it, and how nice to be remembered this way. Anyway, the field looks like it's in fabulous condition, and I don't even know how many people work on the field. I know a lot do. I think he has a light pole out, if I'm looking at this right. They have lights out here. So like everything John Brodak does, it's just top shelf all the way. Speaking of Father Regis, he's right up there now. We'll go up and visit him. But again, if I happen to miss somebody, you got to realize sometimes there's 300 people here. If I miss somebody, it's not intentional. If there's some errant comments that you got to keep in mind. We're a pretty loose group, especially the Philly Flyers and the guys from the Circle Burners. There's a lot of kidding around going on. I don't think any of it is truly mean-spirited. We certainly have room in the event for every single person, whether they be a rank beginner or a lifetime member like George Aldrich was. It's been my saying that there's room for everybody. Whether you like old-time stunt, modern stunt, any of the other events that they have, clown racing, always room for everybody. Now, from this vantage point, you can see the paved circle up there. You can see the condition of the field, and it's having weeded out some of these trees. It's just fabulous. You can see the action now. In years gone by, this was so wooded that if somebody were flying up here, you could hear the noise, but you couldn't see them fly. Anyway, I believe that's a copy of Bill Wurlich's Vulcan. And I may as well just walk around. Usually, the first day you get here, it's just pretty much saying hello to everybody. It takes a long time to say hello to this many people. Nice little shrubbery they have planted here.
Hello,
Hey, Bobby.
He's home guarding the... Good morning. Hey, Wendy.
Nice trailer. You got Karen convinced we need a trailer now.
Figured you...
Thanks a lot.
You were either following us because you knew we were running out of gas, or because you figured we were a deer magnet and we would say to you...
A bird magnet. No, we just followed you for fun. That's all. And his sworn-off sig dope here? I don't think so. Probably brought up a lifetime supply. What's new with you guys?
Working on 62 Aries.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully it'll be done later this summer. Maybe in time to get down to your field. I understand your field has got fish in it.
Fish? We have big fish.
That's what I heard.
We have fish bigger than you swimming around on the field.
That's bad.
The field we have had, for all practical purposes, no quality flying. Everything's been underwater. The days it isn't underwater, the bugs get you. We went to Middlesex a couple days, but the wind was howling, and
I understand you guys had a great time with the profile of Brodak.
Fabulous, yeah. Bill's writing a thing for Stunt News.
Yeah.
Well, it looks to be the most prolific plane in the history of the event from what I can see. I don't know. I'm not prejudiced or anything.
The guy said they're really pleased.
And the Strager kit's going to blow that out of the water. That's going to be toast, yeah. If he doesn't set sails with that, I'll be very shocked.
You got me that kit early, and it's still in the pecking order. I just got to get it.
Well, hey, you only have so much life to live. That's the problem.
Right.
What we need is more life.
There you go.
Yeah, she's here.
Yeah. woke up this morning.
Hey, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a
Wendy,
while.
how are you?
The good news. Wow, look at this guy. He finally has it all buffed out.
Oh, Wendy, did you get my crazy message in the car?
Fuel's in the car.
Oh, it is. Oh, right. Thank you.
Al, hang on to be coming.
I've never seen that plane.
What's new, Alan? Are these troops behaving? So far. It's early, though. Like when the kids are good at 5 o'clock at night. Ask me at 10.
They're tired.
And here's the man. Father Regis Rhoda. We're still raking in the residuals off of that mass you said in my living room. House is great.
Oh, that's good.
How do you like my cardinal?
Yeah, they're all Cardinals to me. Nice. George Aldrich even admitted to me. He said, it's just a Cardinal with a thin wing. Only I could get him on tape saying that.
Yeah.
Yes. This is beautiful. I was up his house when he was buffing it out.
Boy, that's nice.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're sweet looking thing.
What a difference. Henry, did you leave your gas can open? No.
No, I just filled
Darren with you, Wendy?
Yeah. Yep.
How you guys doing?
Great. I love that memorial. You going to say a little service over there Sunday? Or?
Remind me to say a full
We're going to, you should say it. That's beautiful. I think that's...
Alan was trying to get
Yeah.
beautiful. I don't know who did it.
Brodak, I think, had the whole thing. I'll have to ask him.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
my building on his...
Hey! Did you fly out here or did you drive? Is that your father-in-law? No, that's the guy that's the fella that's married to my daughter. That's his father.
Oh, okay.
He's already getting ready to take more lessons. He got his real estate license.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's retired. He's like you. He's got a pile of money and a lot of time, and he doesn't know what to do with it. I wish I could get him into building model planes. He's got all the time in the world. John Saunders here putting in what the first flight we're going to see since we're here. And it looks like it's just turned out to be, well, compared to the weather we've had back home, which is like heaven on earth here. Anyway, like I said, it's real nice if you can spend the first half of, maybe even the whole first day just snoozing with people, getting to see everybody's new plane. But what happens is, as the week goes on, because it's Wednesday, a lot of people will get here on Thursday, a lot of people on Friday. There'll be a lot of practice sessions going on, it seems like an endless supply of events. The people that run things, Alan and Tom Hampshire, really have their work cut out for them, and they really do a fabulous job. It's hard not to underestimate how much effort goes into an event like this, which is in every way that you can measure. This is the premier contest of the world. People live for this, they dream for it, they just want to be here. Even people that don't have a plane to fly. And for us, it's certainly the high point of our flying year, and we look forward to it every year. Again, it's, I think, 6 or 7 circles now. There's 2 circles on top of the hill. So keep in mind, we can't be all places at all times. What I do from time to time is try to get Kent or one of the other guys to shoot some video, especially if I get to fly P-25 in between or whatever, so we can have that on video. And we'll try to recruit some extra cameramen and get them, but if they leave the camera on, a lot of times when you, especially at the wages I pay, they leave it on and take pictures of their shoes for an hour at a time, so then I have to go home and try to get as much of that out as I can. But we still try to get it exactly as it really is, as it happens, as it is, not edited and whitewashed and put through a filter. Try to get it just what, if you had missed the event of being here for this 5-day period, I hope the videos will be a good second choice. And of course, then it's preserved, just like we have Don Dixon 2 years ago. Don Dixon being here, we had given him the yellow cardinal, the one that the kid is made from. And he had taken it back to Arkansas, and I think he really did enjoy it. From the conversations we had on the phone, I think he couldn't be happier being the first one to be, well, I don't know what the right word is, to be memorialized here on the Brodak. The Brodak Infinity Field? Maybe that's not the right word. Anyway, we're going to start walking around. We have a lot of parts to deliver. We brought fuel and parts for several people. There's a lot of people we only get to see maybe once or twice a year, and this is the time we get to see them, the next 5 days. One of the people from the Philly Flyers, John Saunders, his daughter Christine is here. She may not be here, I didn't see her, but usually when John's here, Christine is here. I haven't seen her yet. One of the guys really worked his way up the ladder quickly, flies several events. Even the bugs like him. Take apart construction. Looks to be anyway. Nice color pink. Yeah, the rings, looks like the rings come off. Very, very nice. I believe tomorrow is the Old Time Stunt event, so we get to see all of the entrance. Real story. Now this guy comes from Brazil.
Yes.
Comes to my house. True story. You can't make this up.
No, I came here with the family.
But he doesn't take his family out of the car. It's snowing, it's freezing cold.
Yeah, that's correct, that's correct.
We go inside, have coffee, we're watching videos.
Don't come back.
I go outside, the baby's blue in the face, the wife is shivering. You ever see snow in Brazil? Does it ever snow there?
No, almost. Some years, some days we have just one tiny snow one day.
But not, well, you were by my house. We had, that's what it's like to live in New Jersey. We don't live in Rio de Janeiro there, baby.
That's right.
Is this your plane?
No, that was from Kaz Minato, from Japan.
Kaz? Yes, he's over there. So, world famous, right? Kaz, when are you going to take that apart? When you take it apart, let me know so I can see inside. Kaz Minato, I should know.
Yes. Treated over there.
Beautiful. Yeah, all his stuff's beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful airplane.
Did you bring your plane?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to take a picture of it.
Oh yeah, and not with your wife shivering in the car, freezing.
The point is, I didn't bring her.
Is this your plane?
No, I didn't bring a plane because I'm working here.
You didn't bring a plane? It doesn't matter when you're here. See, that's the whole idea. You don't have to have a plane to have a good time here. If you have one, it's even better, but you don't have to. How many stunt flyers in Brazil? A lot? A few?
Not a lot. Maybe, I'll tell you. We had a nationals last year.
Okay.
Last month.
How about Benny is it Benny Rodriguez? Benny in the Jets?
No.
You know Benny from, where's Benny from? Somewhere in South America.
But not there. Only Brazilians went there.
Okay.
And we had 65 people flying.
65?
Yeah, look at that. It's not so bad.
That's okay. It's more than we have.
In my club in Rio de Janeiro, we have about 40.
Altogether 40? Good.
Yes, it's not so bad as well. Yeah.
Well, when you go back, you should take some stuff because they always want me to ship it. You can't ship it. It's very, very inconvenient to ship it. You can't put insurance on it.
Oh, but I can arrange that.
Yeah, no, but you should get a list when you come here. Who wants this, all the little things it's hard to buy?
Oh, yeah?
Put it in your suitcase and take it home.
Great.
Sure, that's what they do when Elliot goes to England. He takes a suitcase full of all kind of balsa wood and kits and everything.
I came with the family.
Yeah.
January, during vacations. I pass through your house.
You come to my house anytime. You leave the family in the car if it's cold. We're going to stand in the window drinking coffee. That's how I know you're a quality guy.
She told me that this time she'll stay in the hotel and I'll go to her house alone.
When I told my wife that story, she almost smacked me. She says, you should never talk to this guy again. Oh, here they are. The Strager twins. Oh, get the hell out of here. Where's the plane? I didn't see it yet.
I want to go see your
Come on.
new
Let's get it. Get it. Don't be. Come on.
I want to fly it. Have you flown it yet?
I got to fly it first. Let's see how that wing over works out.
I'll put it into the ground.
World famous Kent Kaiser. Hey, Kaz, how's everything? Good?
Oh, good.
Where's your other plane? I want to see when you take it apart.
Yeah,
Later. You got another one? You got a big one too?
No, only this one.
Only this one? You want to fly my big one? I have a big one with a carbon fiber wing.
Really?
You could fly it, okay? If you pay the money, you could fly it.
Oh, good.
I like to see you fly it because you're a cool guy. You know what that is? You're not like those other guys from Japan. They cut my hair, they bleach my hair. You're a cool guy. Yeah, if you want to fly the plane, I'm going to fly my B-25. But I brought the other plane, the plane with the carbon wing. If you want to, you're the only guy who knows how to fly a carbon fiber wing plane. We'll get a practice flight for you tomorrow.
Yeah.
No problem. Oh my God, what's going on here in the...
Look at this. This is beautiful.
Oh my God, another I-beamer. This man has no life. I got to interview his wife. Does he ever come out of his shop? The man loves labor. Oh man, looks nice. This little dog's gonna bite me. Hey little dog, I got a bird bigger than you. Hey, shim in the tank?
Yeah. How are you?
Hey, I'm great. Good to be healthy, good to be alive. Good to be bigger than the smallest dog at the meet. I don't know. How do you define happiness? Yeah. I mean, to one person who may have $20 million in New York City, and he's jealous of a guy that has 21 million, he's unhappy. I'm happy that I got what I got, and it's enough. Oh, another star. Another star.
Hey, Windy, old man.
Get that video I sent you? Okay. Thank you for the book. Excellent.
Yeah, I figured that'd be just up a few lines.
I love railroad stuff.
Trains and stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm multi-talented now.
Not if you just buy them gauge cars.
How many you got?
Oh, about 18 of them.
What kind? Lionel stuff, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I got old Mike Strainhouse stuff.
Let's see, 8 of them are KMT, I think. They'll put Lionel trucks and couplers.
I know what they are, yeah. They're nice. Yeah, they're nice. Nothing wrong with them.
And the thing is, they're lines that Lionel never made.
Yeah, yep. Well, you saw the stuff I have. I got
You're in the city.
the whole year making that. And who could forget? The legend of the event. And I should not give him credit because it's a team family effort, as it is in my family. Any wife that could put up with Art or me, even for a year, it's a miracle.
What can I say? What you see is what you get.
Yeah. You see that memorial up there? Boy, that's really nice. Did you see that? You didn't? By the flag.
No.
We were following the high-quality trailer of Alan Mary Knight, who we've affectionately called the King and Queen of Rutherford here. Now, this is Dan Banjock's van, but I thought this was a dumpster last week. People were throwing garbage in here.
We went to move it last night. We went to move it into the woods.
You sure it was a dumpster?
No, we were going to lift it up and move it.
Can you get it up?
Oh, God, yeah. It's clean.
You know what's more fun? Find out where he keeps the spare tire. First, hide it. And then let the air out of a tire. And then you want to see a guy panic.
No, last night, the other thing They do realize they have to build a new one.
Yeah, this is a great hold down system, isn't it? Bungee cord through the plane. A convenient place to keep your pen for signing checks for Pro Stunt products. Oh my God! Was this autographed Dan's plane thing?
Dan, John, come home.
You know what'd be great? Hey Mary, you know what'd be great? If I knew they had this van here, we could bring a gallon of Rust-Oleum, that stuff they prime bridges with, and when Dan's flying, paint his whole thing orange or something.
Actually, we should paint it green.
Hey Woody, how you feeling, kiddo?
Last night I left a message at the desk at the hotel. Said, Dan, work called. There's an emergency. You have to leave to go back immediately. So I'm going up to my room, Banjo. Walking down the hall. I said, what's going on? He goes,
Paging.
I got a message from work.
Paging Dan Banjock. Paging Dan Banjock.
He tried to get the girl behind the desk to give you a 4:30 a.m. wake-up phone.
Who's in town? Potato 72? That spare motor I gave you. No. What have brought the spare motor? You weren't flying anyway. I just didn't want it. I wanted him to try. He blew up the motor in his plane. Yeah. Well, he's only going to use it until he gets his own motor running. If you think the trailer's dumpy, check out the back of the car. Dan, we ought to put a sign on his car. Where there's a local car wash and directions, and we'll take up a collection, get his car washed without telling him.
He hasn't emptied that car in 6 years.
Oh, God. Danny, your image is shattered. Look, he does his own body work, too. Look at this. Look, don't buy a can of Bondo or anything. There's nothing better than going first class. I'm laughing. He's going to let the air out of my tires this afternoon.
You realize there's no room for even another person other than the driver in that vehicle? It's full of.
No, you know, his trailer, last year, I thought his trailer was like a thing they were putting trash in. I started throwing my McDonald wrappers and stuff. I thought that it's his plane trailer. This glass with a plastic bag on the roof. The thing was whistling for 7 hours, man. We duct taped it down.
But,
Damn it, you're a real engineer.
it may have whistled, but it didn't move
It didn't come on. That's all Karen's stuff for the clothes and everything. Hey, now on the previous Strega videos, how many, 2 or 3 ago, 1 ago, we did a little dissertation about Kent's using all the information. How many of these you got now? 4? 3. And because they're releasing Strega to the world now as a kit. And that is pretty close, maybe except for the turtle deck. Pretty, Kent.
Thank you.
Pretty. That's going to show up well in the air. It'll show up well. You got enough colors that aren't silver. That's all you need. Really nice. That's neat as a pen. I brought 4 extra pipes for you if you need them. If you need them. Did you get the motor running?
Motors are great.
And the prop? Do you bring an extra prop? I brought the pitch stuff.
But yeah, we'll have to make one.
I need to see it fly first. Were you comfortable with it the first flight?
Yeah. Yeah. It's got some little quirks. But
Relative to the other plane, what's the weight?
hey, guys, what are you doing?
You're trying to steal this plane when nobody's looking. I gotta make money doing something lately.
Where's yours? You got
65's fine for that size plane.
Hey, my buddy. Hey, how you doing, man? Pretty good. How you doing?
It really looks nice. You'll have it buffed by the gnats, I'm sure.
Yeah. I only flew it Wednesday.
Well, you're gonna fly it tonight. There's sure no reason not to fly it now. If I can see it fly, we can go pitch props and stuff. I got all my gauges and everything. Oh, white. I'm lucky I have any hair at all. Talk about white hair. How you doing, Jack? How you feeling, kiddo? How's Shirley? Hello, how are you?
Oh, Richard Snyder.
Hi, Rich.
Hi, I'm Carol. Richard and Carol. Hello.
How
How you doing?
We're trying to shoplift some planes here, but we're not getting away with anything this day. There he is. Let's see what you got. What do you got, old-timer?
Just old timer.
No scale planes? No fun scale planes or anything? Like B-29s or things you
I got 19 of them hanging down. I mean, actually, it's 19.
Oh my God.
And I only got one other one flying. And I thought, well, we'll just go and have fun this time. If we can't,
If you don't have fun here, you know what? Drive home, set your house on fire, and play guitars. That'll make you happy.
this first time here, we had a heck of a time finding it.
That's not bad. It is always a good time, no doubt about it.
You know, and your fan club is
I don't know.
I think so.
There's only one, so he must be it. I heard there were two people in my fan club, but I'm the other one, you know?
There you go.
Nobody's asked me to sign an autograph or anything. We're like Sammy Sosa.
I finally got a sign made up so people know who I was.
Hi, I'm Jack Sheeks. Hi. What I should have, I need a sign that says hi.
It says Shirley's husband.
No, I needed one. When I go to Karen's political dinners, they introduce me these people, and I'm just Karen's husband. I'm nobody, you know?
That's right.
Then she comes here and everybody knows her, so what's wrong with that picture?
Every time I go to...
Hey, Larry!
Buddies are here. We can relax now.
Yeah, well,
We were talking about roasting you, too.
Richard Slaney. Good series.
I met you several years ago.
100 years ago.
200.
he hasn't got over it yet.
He's the last living man from the Civil War.
You guys doing okay?
Yeah, until you got here. Then everything hushed right down. Larry, were you at the field this week? Did you see the fish swimming on the field?
No, but they told me you saw fish.
I videotaped. There's 3-foot-long carp swimming around in this
Tell
field.
John this. He likes fishing. That'll get him to the field.
Okay, here's the deal, too. Maybe Alan's got a cell phone. We could do this tomorrow. John DeTavio's in a hospital. In New Jersey. What I want to do is find somebody with a cell phone. I have 2 million every time minute plans, and we'll call him up and just pass the phone around and say, you phony, you just don't want to work.
What's wrong with John?
Oh, I got it written down in the van. He's got some horrible thing. He's in a VA hospital. I don't know what it is. But I figured he'd be cheered up if we all called him.
He had stomach something.
He's got something. Yeah, why last time I saw him? But this is like big time though. And Bruce Hunt a minimum of about $200 because you're the star of his VSC
He made me a movie star?
It's hard. It's a lot of work. You talk about, you got to put a lot of window dressing around you. No, Bruce Hunt said you should send him a minimum 200.
200, how about 200 bed bugs? The roadway
Bruce Hunt needs the money to finance his next video of the Larry Scarinzi Life of Crime.
We had to change rooms. We were getting rashes and everything.
No, you were getting rashes.
Yeah, it was.
You notice how the truth comes out? You never get it on the first sentence.
Really?
This is the health food diet, the Brodak, all carbohydrate. Man, how do you people stay so thin down south?
Well, I have lost a little bit, but not much.
Well, whatever you lost, I gained, so I guess the total weight of the stunt club is the same.
I'm wearing patches now.
Oh, man. How's the boy, okay?
Doing fine.
All right. Look at all the Burger King wrappers and stuff. Look at there's like an ice cream truck going by. I'm going to do a real interview. I want to know the true story so I can send it to Bruce Hunt for his videos. Not that lying stuff you put on at VSC.
I better go.
If I watched the thing and I didn't know this guy in real life, I would think, my God, what a fabulous legend of stunt. Then you get to know him in real life. He's dog meat. I've seen this before. Have I?
I doubt it very much.
Or I've seen something like the paint job. Yeah, the multi.
I doubt you've seen this one. I just had it done maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Those LA motors run nice, huh?
Pardon me?
The LA motors run nice?
Yeah, it runs great.
Yeah, good.
Absolutely great.
Every time I sell one, I ask the guy, tell me if it works good. Nobody ever tells me, but I see them at the field all the time. So I guess they're okay. Yeah, very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
I haven't met you. I'm Ray Kidner, Columbus.
Windy.
Wendy? Recognize that airplane? I corresponded by email and bought some from you.
Yeah. Well, I won't testify against you in court or anything.
Good.
Is that Ruben's plane? That the new one? Alan's going to test fly it for you. He said it's heavier than his and the wing is all twisted. You should have built it on a straight
Well,
bench.
I only put 1 engine in my plane. I don't need 2.
Boy, does he bite the hand that feeds him. I wouldn't want to be you when this thing doesn't fly right. And he'll be over by me. Wendy, you got a prop. Wendy, you need a big hug and kiss. I'll straighten your plane out. You guys get any flights Sunday after I left? The kid was flying when I left.
We flew for quite a while, yeah.
I had to go plan. Very nice. We got a couple of these in the club. Al, who else has one? Brian has one.
Yeah, but he didn't finish it, I don't think.
No, he didn't fly it yet. But it looked like they came out really nice. 60 ounces about, roughly?
62.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's nice.
How much did your weigh, Al?
About 65.
Okay. Same.
I would make the tail a little lighter. I thought the tail was a little heavy. I would try to make it a little lighter if I built another one. But I didn't do any changes. I just
Another Brodak kit, very popular, the Legacy. Nice little pilot.
That's nice. I would put the gear a little more forward than the standard gear was.
Yeah, for grass.
Yeah, for grass.
Right. What I need is what I hold on.
Yeah, just make it point way up if the grass is deep and stuff. Yeah. That looks real nice.
Tennessee number 1818. So proud of my
Larry, you can redeem yourself. Bruce Hunt said he needs to know more about your childhood for his next video.
This is what I was telling you, see? All these guys can...
Thanks for donations. Bell crank, Lou Roller, needle valve. Where's my donation?
You weren't there.
Oh, this is VSC.
This is Larry Foster's engine. I even had a Spongen engine.
Oh man, what else is in here? Shut up and fly.
Like Estella.
This needs more complicated stuff. Part Koplinski.
Bart put the bushings in the bell crank. I got a bell crank that's worth 10 times what the airplane's worth, which is 50 cents. You get that one? Donate to a defective modeler, and we'll put your name on
I
it.
like your insignia from your business, the Larry Stoonsy, Larry, what do you call this, the Larry Bolt or something?
Lightning bolt? Yeah, I don't know.
Lightning Bolt, Larry Bolt. I like the tank shims, wow.
Well, I measured
really
it
get
wrong. I just
high-tech.
cut it out with dikes.
Wow.
But it's suitable, it's fitting to the rest of
and
the
all this extra weight behind the tank, that's what's keeping you from winning the match, you know? You could have been a national champion.
Give a weight of this.
Jesus.
But with masterful trickery and flying, we shall These things, did Bart Kopinski really won? He said he won the...
He flew this in one?
Not this one.
Who won?
I don't
Bart?
know. Yeah, Bart won. He did win. But he
With a ringmaster, or did he have a fancy?
But he won with a ringmaster 3 times. I told him it's not worth it. Throw it in the garbage. No, I won 3 times with this airplane.
I won the Nats with a ringmaster. I got the same thing. I bet I could win this contest with that if you'd let me fly it. Boy, you could be my friend.
both
You pay the entry fee.
Oh, no, you...
See how quick he did. See how quick.
Because now it's a late entry fee.
Whoa. I'm trying to generate money for the club.
That's right.
Hey, Al, there's no problem if Kaz flies my spare plane, is there? You know, you can get entry fee out of him. He's got an old-time plane, but no pamper plane. No problem. There's no builder to model rule being enforced here or anything?
Building model rule is important. It's in effect except for...
I gotta go fly. I gotta check this thing out.
I think there's none for...
Well, I'll tell Kaz to go see you before he gets upset about it. Or if he gets no appearance points or whatever. Some of the demo planes, they're going to have some bi-slab demos. They're going to have the auto-gyro demo, the scale demo. They're having fun scale, I'm sure. Now we get to see the inside of the Mary Knight. Look at this stuff. Mama mia. Pretty cool. Al Knight's Cardinal. Al Knight's Mary's Buster, the Navion. Some fun scale, some little racing planes. I guess you need a trailer when you have this much stuff. Woody just had to run off the grass here. Hey Kent, who launched that plane? Dave? Dave? Launch 2, Rudy Midgley, launch 2. Dave's fabulous launch technique here. Rudy is celebrating this year 10 years of being the pit boss at the Nationals. We're certainly going to get him some kind of a little award of sorts. There we go. Sato 72. This is the original carbon fiber wing. that we made. This is the original one. It's been crashed and repaired. Plane's gained a few ounces since then in the repair, but it's certainly repairable. And back in the air. I think you just got a rich run here. Too rich, too slow.
How you doing?
Hey, that looks good.
Good to see you.
All right.
See ya.
But you kept me up all night thinking about that.
Oh, remember we were flying the RCV?
Yeah, we were flying that thing where the piston turns around.
It's not broken in fully yet. It's getting better every flight. We flew it yesterday.
It flies and runs like a motor.
How was your trip up, by the way?
Slower than normal. A lot of traffic. I don't know why. Rain, traffic. What have we got here? I'm not looking to set the world's record. I don't even know.
What you see right now is the best weather we've had. So
This is fine. I'll take it.
Where is the place they can fly?
Hey, Dan Jock getting in a practice flight on his Miss Susie Q. What's going on? Let's see. What'd you have done?
Carotid artery, 99% blocked, yeah.
Wow. From what? Diet?
No.
Diet?
No.
Oh, I didn't even know. Your wife is hanging out with Karen. She's probably telling her, well, maybe get that insurance pretty soon.
I didn't know it either.
We'll be buying a new Land Rover or something.
There you go. I should probably go for one of those new Hummers.
Next year she'll drive out in a Hummer. Oh, Bob? Yeah.
Yeah.
He died.
Nice guy. We'll put his name on that memorial down here.
Right next to Wendy.
Yeah.
Karen and Elaine will be driving Hummers.
How's things going?
Good. Good. Yeah. One of our favorite people, Bobby the Lampion. All right, Bobby.
Look, it even has the matching watch. Look at the watch.
A little bumpy. He has gotten bumpy by the minute here. Yeah, get back. He'll be wandering around here. Look at that, it's bumpy. Oh, yeah, it's bumpy.
Did you say the air is bumpy?
Circle burner there. The only thing they need here is carp, and we have the circle burner field.
I hear it's spoiling fish.
Yeah, you want carp? You like to eat carp? Is that an Italian delicacy? I'll get you fixed up with plenty of big carp. You don't even need a fish hook. You can go out there with a net and catch them.
We already went touched the ground with it.
Yes. No, this is earlier.
Yeah. Earlier.
Bob Lampion, the 1969 national champion. Concourse winner in, I don't know what year, a couple of years ago. But the thing we love him most for, just a cool guy. A lot of fun to pull his pants down in church.
But that just sounds pretty good. That's one of those Thunder Tigers.
Thunder Tiger 36? Arrow Tiger?
There's a difference. Don't ask me what it is. That's not the same when you feel it.
Yes, it was. You can get it work even when Danny was flying out bumpy the air. It really is bumpy. But tomorrow will be another day. Boy, it would be nice if you could arrange to come out here like a week ahead of time and just hang out, just be here. It is such a fabulous place to be. You can see the wind kicking it up here. Kick it up a notch. Whoa! What the hell's he doing? No idea. Hey!
No, not on the downside.
He's coming too close.
You already touched the first.
You're gonna make him grab. You guys are no help. He's not even standing in the middle of the circle. What's that all about?
I don't want to see it.
You guys missed a nice day. Running around to Connecticut. The problem is,
Believe me, the weather beer.
the field it's only can only be used on a temporary basis because they got to share it with the Little League. But I'll tell you, it's beautiful. One circle, got a fence all around it, and it's a baseball diamond, basically. And you know, they told them they can have the field. So they went in there, they put out trees, they went ahead and seeded and cut the grass and everything. They fixed it all up. Then once they had it all fixed up, they said, oh, you know, Little League wants to use it. I can't believe it. What's that? No, the guy's up in Connecticut. Oh, gosh.
Uh-oh, you better bail out, Bobby.
They had a Little League field that was not being used, and it was overgrown with weeds and trees.
What the heck? You better bail out, man.
So they went in,
That's how you know what you do there, Kent? That's how the wings fold up.
cleaned it all up and seeded.
You get caught in that?
Gary.
No, I want it back.
Well, it looks like it.
I mean, they told me you can use it whenever we don't play.
The only thing you could benefit from in this kind of air is get a motor run. Take your time, see how to prop this pitch. You better off waiting till tomorrow. I didn't hear any thunder. Well, look at the trees. The trees are all going every which way.
I got popped down in Atlanta about 2 months ago.
Got a shock?
Yeah, first time I've ever been shot. You're talking about something scary. You feel it go in your hand and come out.
You know what? Everybody should get shocked once. Then you'd have religion. The only guys you hear them say, that's boy, that. The day you get shocked, you're instantly in confession.
You are a believer.
And that's the truth. Well, it's happened to me many times. They came out at Coxsackie. I got a shock, and the guy handed me a welder's glove, and it was going through the glove. And I was flying, as low to the ground as I could. I couldn't wait for that. And, that's when the thing runs overtime. What does he think he's doing?
He told me he wasn't bringing anything.
Pretty airplane.
Stuff on these lines.
Pretty airplane. Ed Rama suggests.
No. I want to know the history of the plane. Now, come on. This is an old-time plane. A nostalgia plane. It qualifies.
This is a classic. This is called a Quasar. It is a strike-off of Jim Tichy's Colossus. Bob English took Jim Tichy's Colossus and did a few modifications to it. The wingtip, he enlarged the fuselage in the back, and other than that, he pretty much the plane was still the same. This is
it's a real slick-looking plane. That's for sure.
Classic I-beam. It weighed, when I got it finished, it weighed 61.5 ounces.
Normal wood spar, like an Aries kind of...
Reinforced with carbon fiber.
Okay.
And the fuselage is covered with carbon fiber veil, and it's all Brodak dope.
Very nice.
And I haven't rubbed it out yet.
Hey, Wendy, is it
I
good
just
to
finished it, before we came here.
Good to leave it in the car weather.
How much do you weigh?
Hey, Bobby, we're going to give an IQ test. Everybody that left the plane in the car is smart.
Another ounce of lead on the tail. It weighs 64 ounces. That's all right. It's 710 square inches.
That's all right. 64 ounces, that's good.
Yeah, it's a double star.
What do you
60
think?
rear exhaust.
How thick is the wing right here? 2.5 inches?
It's
It looks like somewhere in between like a modern plane and a classic.
It's got modern numbers, which really surprised me.
Tom, just to ask you, I want to show Riches. I just did a thing on video too on the subscribers about venting it and putting a coffee filter in the hole.
Yeah.
Because I did this one year. I went to the Nats. I won't mention anybody's names. One of my friends, and he had more dust. I couldn't see if the pilot was alive or dead. And I said,
That's a good idea.
You put a little hole. It's got to be sealed. If you seal it without the coffee filter, what happens? It fogs up.
Yeah.
Well,
But this, if you do like your stupid thing, this will make you crazy.
I made two. I put two.
Yeah, and put a coffee filter.
I got 2 open holes here around there, and pinholes in the back. And I thought, okay, great.
But you have to put coffee filters in there.
Yeah, to keep the
otherwise,
crud from floating up.
there's always a little dust in the wing and everything.
Wow, it's getting breezy here, baby. I think maybe we should, when my plane is put away already. Danny, you going up again?
My objective was to
I think you need another flight, Dan.
put the carbon fiber tank back in.
I'll probably gotta take it tomorrow.
You want to see some real technology? Just put the plane away. That's the best technology of the day. See?
You know the worst thing was, though?
Live to fly another day.
I'm having this crazy flight, and I look over, and I'm like, that's Wendy filming over there.
Yeah, and I don't erase anything.
No.
For your birthday, I'll make you a copy of this in slow motion. Oh, don't you love? You should see the B-25 in this kind of wind.
my God.
It's a handful.
Let me ask you something.
Don't worry about it. It's just for fun.
On your bird, you have the same problem in that kind of wind. Could you go up to a different, like a higher pitch prop and get a little more, or are you just kind of...
I could make it 10% better for you, but you'd go crazy. It's going to speed up then, and the prop pitch is so low that you have no motor run. You're already out of the motor run by the time it's going the right speed.
Oh, I know.
But the trade-off is, and this you're trading mama for papa bear here.
Okay.
A little more pitch would probably be an improvement, but a lot would be terrible.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Well, one thing good about wind, you can fly these hang gliding kites or whatever they are. What do you hear about Joe Adamusco? He's getting better in a big hurry. By the way, I forgot to mention, Joe Adamusco's recovering nicely from his heart surgery, and as of today, should be very soon driving a car again.
Oh, so it's not going to be...
No, he's recovering way faster than they thought he would.
Great. All right.
Okay, here's the bottom line. Rich Jacobone has been working on a Stuka for how many years now?
16.
He has just been won up by the Cardinal Stuka, soon to be kidded by Brodak. They call it the Cardinuka. The Cardinuka.
Check out that title block, will you? I gave you credit in there.
Stuka, sheet 1 of 1, profile stunt.
See that? Numbers by Windy.
Numbers.
By Windy.
Well, what a mistake that is.
Very nice.
Yeah, it looks great.
Throw all the numbers from your Cardinal again.
Well, but you do that all the time. There's nothing new about that. And I get paid the same whether I give them to you or you steal them.
And you notice I'm really shameless about it too.
But you have to know that.
He comes to court and says, yeah, I stole it.
The first kid.
I tell you, the job you did on the Focke-Wulf, that's going to be fabulous.
I did.
That's going to be great.
Thank you.
Excellent. You have my full blessing from the Pope Windy the 23rd here.
I'm forgiven the thievery.
Nah, totally forgiven. All right. Where's the B-25?
All crammed. I got all my linens and underwear, and I'm staying over his place tonight. So we'll probably
Tomorrow? Bring it out tomorrow. Okay.
Elliot is going to be making some plans for
I'm going to be under the tent, okay?
money.
Oh, yeah. Keep in mind, if you find anything over there for me to eat.
This is what are we doing?
Nobody's got food over
I
there?
believe anything.
I didn't have real food. I had
Nice guy, and he said that
Gobelschwanz food. I need something other than 12 slices of pizza.
measurements, and I told him, I said, it's Cardinal.
Now look, he's got the big Cardinal, and he made a Stuka Gill. Why doesn't somebody want to make like a nice Wildcat or something?
He's so excited.
USS guys are always, don't you know the war's over?
Herman Goering wants us to build Stukas.
And then we go over his house, and he's got all these Bund things on his, the Nazi youth and everything. You got more Nazi literature than they do in Germany. You got all these Hitler youth things, posters of Goering on his wall and stuff.
I got all the books.
Oh, you guys both buy the books. Is that the way? You sell them to each other on eBay?
They say his neighbors have videotaped the
Yeah.
You've been at
Show me how he walks out to the handle. Show me how he walks out to the handle.
Cool. I never
That's right, I never thought of
Yeah. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, look. Yeah. See.
I didn't think about that. I'll accommodate
See,
you.
he still doesn't know the war's over. He's dreaming that like Hitler's going to get reincarnated and build Stukas and stuff. You lost. It's over.
100-year right?
Yeah. Well, it's about 99.9 now.
Right.
100.
Remember one thing.
That's right, you're right.
The next time, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
That's right, Mr. Nice Guy.
It's an old joke.
It wasn't made in Germany. Actually, they grind up all Stukas.
One of the magazines has the old aircraft magazines on the stand this month. Should have picked it up. Has an in-depth article, the cutaways and everything, the history of the ME-262. Okay. And boy, oh boy, at the end of the war, they were ready to drop anything and everything to produce those, but they never made it.
They were too busy making Stukas in Rich's basement.
Busy repairing the roofs. Yeah. That would be
In the ball bearing factories.
But they said if they'd had another 6 months with those 262s, flying them in combat.
Yeah, all fields were gone.
Nah, yeah, everything was over.
They didn't have any petrol.
It has, what's his name, says from the club, Vinny?
Oh, great, yeah.
9 benzene!
We're in John's little workshop, looking around for something new to check out here. Let's see what's in here. An Aries kit, maybe? Aries, Brodak Aries, there you go. This is where John builds all his planes. We got a prop for this. Oh, that's nice. And by tomorrow, when the people start getting here, this will be the gathering place, the gathering of eagles. John's personal workshop. Copy of the cover from Model Aviation. That's something to take home to the bank. E25 pictures.
There's your buddy Lindy.
What do you got? You any toys in here?
Oh, it looks like he's got a chipmunk under the...
I do. Hey, what do you got for me here? What do we got? I wanted to see that car that you painted, Bob. Where does he have the car?
It's uptown.
Do what?
The car that you painted. You gonna bring that down over the weekend, or the Ranchero? What is it?
I don't know. It's up in his shop.
Just a few of the few planes. What are there, 200 planes in here? Hope he doesn't back up and back over the chipmunk there. Poor chipmunk's gonna lay an egg back there.
I think that's a chipmunk under there.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Boy, look at this is for Jacobone. Look at Jacobone. These guys are making Stukas out of cardinal kits. You believe this? Disrespectful. Very nice place to work. Nice place to spend some time. This looks really nice. Well, we'll do some more show and tells on this tomorrow. It's getting kind of late in the day here, and we need to get something to eat. We need to take the women out to dinner. Check in the motel. Sir Earl Midgley.
No room. I said, Tom's my friend too. I have room. Don't worry.
If you saw Les in that car, where's that sardine? We call him Les the Sardine.
That's right.
He's got hair dryers and cement mixers.
I'm helping you out. If Karen finds an armoire that she just can't live without, I'll bring it home for her.
No problem.
It's only $2,000. Come on, sport, lighten up. Providing it's a very expensive piece.
I know.
Right. And that it costs a lot more than it's worth 20 years from now. These are criteria for us antique collectors.
Since the Strega kits aren't ready.
Yeah, we can.
You have plenty of room?
I got a whole pickup
The
truck
lady
going
and I are
back.
going on Friday, so that's fine.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Buy anything you want.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate it.
She leaves me $2 for pizza for the day and then disappears. She says, and don't get fat on this.
That's as it should be.
If I don't sell a bell crank, I don't eat. So the end of the first day, we're heading off to have steak in West Virginia. Looks like there's quite a few people here. It's Wednesday night. Weather prediction for tomorrow is maybe some showers, maybe not. The field is in just fabulous condition. We gotta wait for Les, we gotta wait for Kent. Hey, look, a white pizza cruiser.
It looks like a hospital car.
Yeah, it looks like we have paint red crosses on it.
Is that Richard eating us?
Yeah, let's see. Ask him.
Yes, Kent, we don't have to wait for
Let me pull up next to him and ask him if he's going to eat with us.
You gonna have dinner with us?
I want to go with Rich.
Okay.
He's got this other place that he wants to go to.
All right, let me know how it is, maybe for tomorrow night.
Maybe we'll do it tomorrow night.
Okay. Enjoy it.
Take care. Thank you.
Okay, just pull over.
Okay, here we go. Look at this. This is now Thursday morning. We get out to the car. We're sitting in the car 2 minutes waiting for Les, and but it's supposed to be nice later in the day. Anyway, we're going to go down to pilot meeting. This is the view from the motel. I don't want to get the camera wet. But the good news is that even when it rains, nobody seems to lose their enthusiasm for being at Brodak's. Quite a nice view from where the motel is. And it's about a 13-mile ride down to John Brodak's house, where the contest is held, and it's scenic every inch of the way. Last night, the crew all went to the Texas Roadhouse, and we had just a great dinner. It was Kent Ticer's birthday, so we had them sing all the All the waitresses sing happy birthday to him and put this big cowboy hat on him and everything. It was really great. Anyway, let's...
The wheels are in there.
Okay. We'd like to welcome all my friends here. Make sure that if you're not signed up, make sure you take your AMA card to Sandy and her ladies over there and take your money and get signed up. I want to remind you that you are flying on John Buzz's private property. Please respect that. We'd like you to field strip your cigarettes, no alcohol, respect the grounds, use the trash cans. If we have more trash bags available, if they're full, let us know, and or help to bring one off the circle, put it off the side, tie it up, and put another one out. All AMA rules apply. You must have your AMA number on either your wing, your fuselage, or your rudder. It must be apparent. It must be 1 inch high. If you have a major problem, we have black lettering over here, which can simply be you put your AMA number on it. We have masking tape with magic marker to put them on also, but we have to have, it's AMA rules. But the other thing is, when we're looking for a flyer, and we see on the judging sheet that flyer so-and-so, we may not know Tom Hampshire or someone else, but at least we know the numbers on the wing we look for that airplane. Everybody must use a safety thong, except for I think the racing and combat events don't necessarily use it, but all must have safety thongs. We will pull all airplanes, all lines. We have some pit personnel to help, but I will tell you right now, we don't have as many volunteers as what we need. And would suggest that you guys that don't have it, you've got to make sure that you help each other on the circle and make sure you get people out. People who are first, second, and third need to be pull tested first to make sure they're up and ready to go. And looking at the weather reports this morning, it looks like this morning and early afternoon will be the worst weather we have as far as rain is concerned. So if we can get through this first half of the day, I think we're in a lot better stead for the rest of the week. We have an 8-minute time limit on all events except beginner. And I did publish that on beginner it would be a 6-minute time limit. So everybody be aware of that. Now old time beginner is the old time pattern, and it is still an 8-minute time limit. We have all the judges are listed on this board over here to my right. It's facing away from me. Circle assignments. This will be circle 1 over here. Circle 2. Back on the high hill is 3. Immediately right next to us is 4. Up on the hill, the asphalt is 5. The grass circle is 6. Today, because of numbers, we had to work with a high number of intermediate flyers. And then to accommodate that, what we're going to do with intermediate old time and intermediate profile is you're going to fly one flight on each circle, and the 2 scores are added together.
I always make a grand entrance.
Because you have a high center judge, a low center judge, that doesn't work. So you add the 2 scores together. Everybody else flies under 2 flights on 1 circle, and get the best of the 2 for that. For that reason, and because of the number of intermediates, circle 1 and 2 today will be old time and profile, intermediate. Now, how we're going to do that is you're going to fly 1 flight of old time on that circle 2, and then come over and fly 1 flight on circle 1, and those 2 scores will be added together. Once we get done with old time intermediate, then we'll go to profile intermediate, in which again you will fly 1 flight on that circle, and we've got 27 flyers, and then you come over here and fly another flight. So whichever circle you're on, you're going to move to the next circle, but you're still in the same pit area. Now that drove everything else that we did for the day then. Everybody else then will fly on the same circle, and their score will be the best flight of 2. Everybody gets 3 attempts for 2 official flights today. That means if I were flying old time on this circle 1, and I took an attempt, and then I went up and if I put in an official flight, when I go to the other circle, I only have 1 attempt left. Does everybody understand that? You've got only 3. You don't have 2 attempts on each circle. You still got 3 attempts for 2 official flights. AMA rules state that you have 3 minutes to get on the circle and 2 minutes to start your motor. If within 5 minutes you don't start, you must go down 2. So if you're Tom and then there's Joe and Alan, you're going to be after Alan. So you've gone down 2. It's an automatic. You go down 2. Now, the 5-minute is nice, but here's what I recommend. We have 162 people. We have approximately 820 scheduled flights to put in, not counting practice flights. Last year we put in 694 official flights. Now what that means is, please don't dally around. Please make sure, what we would like to see is that when one flyer is coming off the circle, the other one's coming on. And if we don't have that many pit bosses and pool testers, you guys will have to do the job yourself because there's not enough people to volunteer. We can't do it without the safety pool test to make sure everything's going on. You gotta make sure the next guy's out.
And clown?
And, I'd like to see engines started just as soon as you can get out there, start it and go. The only thing, I'd actually be that, it might be the judges having to put their papers to the next one to get the slowdown, rather than the flyers. All of you need to appreciate all the judges that work, the pit personnel, the staff individuals, the runners. I would like to say that wipers will be officially turned into immediate work assignments.
All right.
You got a problem? You solve it. No. Please understand that we're flying in John Buzz's backyard. They do cut the grass. They're going to cut it again before the end of this week. But understand that this is their home field, and this is where they like to look out behind their house, and the grass will be cut so short. Now, all of you have been here, most of you have been here multiple times. You know what the grass situation will be like. I would suggest that you plan next year to bring airplanes and get in and out of grass. If not, I understand if there's someplace downtown you can go to bikes and go anyway.
Okay.
Right, John?
Okay, well,
At a discount.
Yeah, I can plug you into
And during the contest,
I'm desperate for his pull testers. But don't do it today. We got
official flights, when they become official,
I'll tell you what, bag pound.
what we're going to do
I'll put you
at
guys
this
in charge of the
contest
circle for half that, and that's it. Then I'll leave you alone. That's cool. That's where I'm light this year.
when you
That's
do
how
a
it goes.
fly, your flight is official. If you want to test your motor, if you want to do a loop or you want to do an ACA, you may do so, but your old time flight becomes official.
You'll be landing something terrible for Danny later. Sure. Terrible. Believe me.
Your flight becomes official when you do a wing over. So if you want to test your motor, I suggest the inside
Your son is over there. Your son, Daniel.
as soon as you do a regular wing over and come back right side up again, your flight is official.
Midgey's up to no good already.
The old type
It's like there are two universes going on at the same time. The Midgley universe, Midgley, Vandrock, and everybody else.
Well, you know what they did?
Was that a great dinner last night or what?
You know what they did?
You gotta get one of those hats.
You know what they did?
It means that if you want to try your airplane out, you want to do an inside loop, or you want to do a lazy gate and say, okay, now I feel it's okay. Now when you do your climb, it's official. The climb is the first move in old time. Now in beginner, when you fly Panther beginner, the first move is a regular wing over.
No, this is the same. This is the same.
No, you're to make a sign. Put your trash
So
here.
Panther beginner, you can do an inside loop if you want to, if you want to do a lazy gate, that's right, but as soon as you do a regular wing over and come right side up, your flight is official. Now you do have the option, before the flight starts, if you want to wave off, you may wave off.
Does it take?
Judges, don't ever look at that flight again.
For a lot of people to put up a tent.
If you get in the middle of the flight, you decide after your square eights that everything's not going right, and you wave off, judges, don't look at the rest of the pattern. That doesn't mean that all of a sudden, oh, it's running good now, I'm going to finish the pattern. Once you've decided you've completed your flight, and you want the judges, I want you to turn away. Does everybody understand that? So once you've said, I'm not flying anymore, or cut off, or whatever the case may be, no more will be judged of that flight. That is your official, or it's your attempt.
Let me know there is.
Golf carts are for officials only.
Right now.
I want to remind you that Sunday morning services at 7 a.m. by the flight crew over there, and I get ecumenical service, so you're invited to that. We are, just for your information, when we go to Classic in Tampa, We're going to be putting beginners on this circuit 4, experts over there, advanced over here, and intermediates down there. What that means is intermediates, advanced, and experts will have a takeoff pad. That means all your takeoffs will sort as normal. On landings, when you land, and this is for everybody, when you land and you come in, if the judge feels that you have accomplished a good takeoff or a good landing, that you have descended and you have touched down and you're starting to roll out, if reasons other than your own flight control causes to flip over or whatever, if it hits a rut and flips over, the judges will judge as the landing has occurred up to that time and give you pattern points. But the judge also feels that if you did something to bring it in and bounce it and flip it over and you as the pilot caused the problem, you'll receive, if it flips over, you'll receive a 0 for your landing and no pattern points. Does everybody understand that? And that's up to the flight judges. Whatever the judges decide is what will be on your scorecard. Any questions on that? Every class. On this circle over here, which is normally, we move people there because of the takeoff pad. Because you have to understand, long lines will be flying beyond the concrete takeoff pad. Do not walk close to that. We don't need any accidents. So there's going to be long lines over there. So you have to be very, very careful with that hit. I don't know if we can. Everybody just has to talk to everybody to stay away.
I'll talk to him and you guys hide the plane.
Yes.
Put it in the dollhouse.
Well,
they're up to
I have just made a decision today that when you do the climb, it's official. But that again, if you want to try your engine out by doing a loop or a lazy 8, you may do so, as long as it's not the first maneuver in the pattern. That's our decision to fly this year. And then for beginners, since they don't have, that's the reason I said when you do a regular wing over and come right side up and beginner pamp up. That'll be official. Staff members, judges, pit personnel, you all will get buttons and hats, so you can talk to Sandy or Tom and myself to do that. All restrooms are located in that direction over there, and I believe there are 2 ladies and 4 men down in that area, and they're very nice. Tom Hampshire is my assistant CD. Woody Mitchley is the exalted and supreme pit personnel gentleman. And Sandy is and her ladies are taking care of all tabulations and everything over there. If you've got any questions, bring to Tom Hampshire.
Sandy.
We'll try to resolve any questions that come up. Does anybody have a question that I have not covered?
Circle assignments for today?
Circle assignments, as I stated earlier, would be your intermediates over here, beginners are down here, and the experts up there.
They're posted over here, Alan.
I know.
They're on the sheet right
It's
here.
posted over here also.
That's what I'm doing. I want to make this portion now.
Now, we had to put advanced, I apologize. We've got expert profile and expert old time up on the
These are
hill.
cancels.
And we've got advanced over here. It's my apologies. Beginners right here on 4. Experts, however you guys would like to do it. We got old time and profile up on the hill. If you would like to run old time on the grass circle and then move over to expert profile on the hard surface, that's fine with us. You experts determine what you want to do. So if you discuss it among yourselves, you say let's fly everything off the hard surface, that's fine. If you want to run everything off the grass circle, that's fine too. But it'll be experts up here for today. Advanced on number 3 and beginners here. So I stand corrected and apologize for that. Any other questions? Yes, sir. If you fly someone else's plane, you take a piece of tape, put a piece of tape on it, or you borrow those black letters from over there.
Piece of masking tape from the desk.
I sign you.
over the original fire.
Who's over the other number?
It's just asking me to pull right off.
There goes your Diane Webb finish.
There's a couple of things. Alan didn't do lightning. For those who have not enjoyed the experience, if you get shocked while you're flying today, it's not enough for you to say, got out of that one alive. What you have to do is make sure everybody else on the field knows about it. Everybody's in charge of safety when it comes to lightning. We could get bit today, you never know. If you get stung, make sure you tell the pit boss, make sure the word gets out to everybody else, because we don't want to have that kind of an accident. Yeah, if you get bit, the safest path is don't dump the airplane. You don't have to do that. Bring it down to 2 or 3 feet off the ground and hang on. Just let the fuel run out. John, it's dry enough today, so for today only, the experts can take their cars up to the top circle. That way, if we rain out heavily, they have a place to put their cars. The grass is fragile, you can get into trouble, so easy does it with the driving, but you can take your car up to the top and park there so you have a place to park your ship and get in out of the weather if it gets bad on us. Now I'm going to hand it to Woody. Yeah, Nick.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we didn't cover that either. If you are judging, let the pit boss know in the event you're flying in that you're judging. Make a decision with him whether you want to fly first or whether you want to fly when you finish judging. You're going to have to work that out circle by circle with the individual pit boss, because he's got to get the event out of the gate quick. We did have a problem last year on Sunday. We had one circle that didn't get off till 10 because guys were judging and it cascaded. So I don't want to have it where there's a judge flying and a judge flying and a judge flying and you get stalled for 3 times. Don't do that. Don't wait to start off on your first circle and get your flight in at the beginning. If it doesn't work, go judge. We'll always, for anybody that's judging, you will get your officials. We'll hold that open no matter what.
Okay, I didn't do him. I got him in beginner profile. Okay. Lewis Ward. Okay, you got him for profile and old time?
Old time.
Not old time.
Both circles. 2 rounds of old time on both circles. Simultaneous, though. Add the scores. And that's something that can't be emphasized too much for the intermediates. You're not flying a high score contest. If you blow out, if you have a bad maneuver, don't quit flying your pattern. It's a cumulative scoring event. Every point you get goes on your total. Everything goes to the bottom line. Don't throw a flight away.
I get these ones. Okay. I made those sheets and I threw them on the list. You did that.
Go ahead. Right. Yes, give the judge the cut sign. No, if you get zapped, bad enough that it affects your flight performance, don't continue. That airplane shouldn't be more than 5 feet off the ground for the rest of the flight. Give the judge the cut sign. That's not an attempt. That doesn't count. That's in softball parlance from times long ago when we were kids. That's a do-over. There's absolutely no reason why anybody should be continuing to fly a pattern with the airplane up in the air high after he's been stung.
He's in both now. I brought him. Your second sheet. Jimmy did it. Oh, wait. Here's Lewis.
Here we go.
Good morning.
Sandy.
One thing that's going to help us the most as far as the pit crews go is to have number 1 flyer out there ready to go and number 2 right behind him. I don't want to see number 5, number 6, and number 7 saying, I'm ready to be pulled. Can you pull me now? No, the answer is no. We want 1, 2, and 3. We want to get this thing started. That'll get us the first half hour under our belt, and then we don't care. We'll pull number 9 if you want to stand there and wait after we've done 1, 2, and 3. It's going to be very easy today. It's going to be a break-in period for all of us, except on Saturday and Sunday, it's bad. We've got over 30 flyers. 30 flyers at 10 minutes apiece. That's on 2 flights of 600 minutes. That's pretty close to 10 hours. It's going to be a long day on Sunday and Saturday. We have got to have your cooperation. You are only up there for 10 minutes. Be where you're supposed to be for that 10 minutes. Get your flight in and get done. Then have yourself a good time, but please be where you're supposed to be when we need you. Now, when there's a man out there flying and he's going through his clover, your next flight should be ready to go on the circle. Lots of times, and you know it, I don't know why it is, but you come to a contest and the engine doesn't start. You better be ready to go if there's somebody out there and he can't stop it, because you won't have 8 minutes. You're going to be up next. Just please, be ready to go when you're ready to go, and then have a good time for the rest of it. Thank you very much, and we'll help you all that we can.
We have them in old time.
Thank you, Woody.
Yeah. And Brodak. We're gonna have to make.
They're giving them the
Your
button.
utmost attention for invocation by Father Regis, please.
Father, we thank you for the fellowship and the friendship and the togetherness of all our flyers in this sport. We remember today, especially those who have gone before us, John Dixon and George Aldrich this year, and Joe Ortiz, and others that we are not aware of right now. We commend them to you, Father, and we bless this memorial that has been put in your name, and in the name of our fellow flyers who have come to you, who are above all the turbulence and difficulties of this life and are flying peacefully and joyfully in your presence. Bless this memorial. Bless it and let it remind us of your goodness and the goodness of those who work with us and play with us and enjoy life together. Father, we make this prayer in your name. Amen.
One last word before we leave. Be helpful, be friends, stay friends, have more friends you leave here than when you got here. Let's go do it.
All right. There he is!
How are you? Good to see you.
What's happening? Uh-oh, Tom Dixon's here. Now we're really in trouble. Elaine Brookins wakes up with a hangover. Well, I love the way the women look in the morning, I'll tell you. Woo! On a rainy morning. A rainy, campy morning. They look like real women, sweaty. Elaine, whose hair is fluffier, your hair or my hair? Wait, I gotta show my hair. This is like, haven't seen this $10 haircut I got.
What do you use in your hair?
I don't know. Karen will tell me it's in a jelly jar. Lard. No, this is lard. Oh my God! I think we all need a cup of vodka or something.
I've got some in the van.
You got some. So Bobby's not ordering that Humvee, huh? You let him live.
First.
You're up first. Where are you flying?
Up there in the
all right, I'll waddle.
middle of nowhere.
I gotta go get a battery.
One for anyone.
Now you guys missed it. This morning, Tom Hampshire says something about Woody. Oh, you're the well-dressed man. I said, I don't think so. All the girls are crazy about the well-dressed man. Elaine goes, not all the girls. Not all the girls.
Some of them have their contacts in.
All right, I guess I better get up. You want to come give me a lunch? Or?
Yeah, no, I want a videotape. Wait, give me a minute. So as we get ready to start the 2003 Brodak fly-in, the competition, 6 active circles. Everybody's filtering out, getting into their respective spots for a pull test. The rain has subsided. Father Regis does a good job every year of making the rain go away every once in a while. But we are absolutely hoping that the weather will hold. If it's just like it is right now, or better. It's really looking good. We're going to go up the top of the hill a little bit later. Get a look at all the circles. We try to capture as many of the flights as we can. But obviously we can't be all places at all times, so if we've missed you, my apologies, but we will try to get as many people and as many flights as possible. Trying to document this for all time. Now, at some point in time, it's my understanding John Brodak will have a museum and possibly be running videos in the museum on a 24-hour basis, maybe, of all the events that he's had at this field. We have documented them all. And I think they're just a wonderful way to remember the interaction we've had with our friends for all these years. And in my case, it goes way back to when I was 6 or 7 years old.
And
I built a modified Skyray. We call it the J-Ray.
J-Ray, okay.
And I built the Flying Clown that I won here last year.
Terrific.
First, and
Terrific. Do you have them ready to fly now?
They're ready to fly.
Wonderful.
I flew the J-Ray twice yesterday. I just haven't looped it yet.
Sig J-Ray.
Brave enough. We're going to be.
Yes.
Hey, let's get this guy on camera. How's that Cardinal going, baby? Where's your new plane?
It's in the car.
Oh, bring it out. Bring it out. We'll get some pictures of it.
The 72 one was a different paint job total.
You buffed this out with baby oil? Is that how you got this so nice and shiny? Wow. Whoa, mama.
How's the family? Getting big, I'll bet.
And how come I didn't get a Christmas card this year with all the little Venado kids? I got one every year. I said maybe you know that.
Cutting back.
So many children, they don't fit on a Christmas card.
Just 3, right? 2 boys and a girl.
Very cute. Very nice.
Any chance of getting back over to the States?
Judging controversy of the day. The two dogs are arguing over what's better, Bud Light or regular Bud. Dun 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 dun. They're control line dogs. Look at this. Get him! Go ahead, get him! You're bigger than he is. Don't take that stuff from him. Get him! Get him! And it's the first. I heard the first official flight of the 2003 Brodak fly-in. And we're just basically going to be going from circle to circle, trying to get as many people as we can. Six circles going at the same time. You'll see a lot of these on the video. Brodak Cardinals are the most prolific plane here, I believe. And it's up to the field. We're going to try to check out. Dave Midgley has the first official flight up here on the toss circle. Yeah, we're going to try to get Dave's first flight and profile up here. Now, if you haven't seen this, there's 2 circles up here. There's actually one up even further than this. But from this circle, you can look down at the whole contest. Kind of a nice panoramic view of what's going on. The pits for the other circles down here. And we're thankful that the weather looks like it's cooperating. And these guys are still planning to do something really mean to Dan Banjak. They tried to hide his trailer, but they broke the front wheel. So I don't know, maybe you guys better apologize to Banjak.
What's that?
You guys better apologize for breaking Banjak's trailer.
What's it me?
Who put that sign, "Put your garbage here" on his trailer?
Did they do that?
They did, yeah.
Did they do it?
And he got mad about it.
What?
Good thing I'm tougher than he is. He has to take it. He can dish it out, but he has to take it.
Well, that wasn't me. Huh?
You see, telling people called send bail money.
Yeah.
That's his message tonight.
That's it. Send bail money. Think up a Philly Flyer collection for the bail money.
Send bail money.
Send me more bullets for the gun.
And then tomorrow
That's
night.
Brodak's motto for Dan Banjak.
Oh.
People called send bail money.
Tomorrow night, Frank McMillan's going to call. The drug money's here. Come down to the lobby. I got the stuff.
We'll make the exchange in a lobby. What are we waiting for? The air is perfect. You're wasting the best air of the year. God, you should put in a flight, the Buell flight.
Oh yeah. You want to enter and fly this?
People would know it was me and not you.
Should.
I'd be holding a camera while I'm flying. How about if I stand behind you while you're flying? You would pull your pants down in a square 8 or something. Go ahead. You can do whatever you do. You're wasting the best air of the day, you guys.
Right, but if they going on, we need to send somebody down there to get out.
Dave, here's the deal. If anybody that fools around more than 10 minutes, they have to use Tom McLean's green fuel. I like it. Let's go. Come on, let's go, Lampione, man. You look like an old man that had 4 heart attacks. 5, okay, I'm sorry.
Yes. What do they got? Do they have silicone?
I find it. Hey, it's right here. It's on the word operate. Listen, the first,
Lampione, you're holding up the whole contest here.
Okay. I gotta step back and fly over the grass.
Yes, I do. How's he doing?
Well, I don't know. I got an email from Todd Lee. I was copied on it, and it was to Matt Gifford. He lives down in Gainesville, Virginia.
Really?
And Todd says, hey, you gotta get a hold of him.
Yeah. He may not even know where you guys fly and stuff. He's a good kid. I was the one that taught him how to fly, I think.
Okay.
Taught him how to be a real man. He didn't learn too good. Hey, good.
I sent him an email.
See, we're coming up on the end of this tape, but we don't like to end in the middle of a flight, but let's see if we can get Dave may have a very short flight here. We always like to end the tape on a positive note, as you probably can tell. Well, the weather looks like it's holding, and of course everybody's crossing their fingers. Father Regis is putting his blessing on us, but hey, we've never not gotten the contest off yet in all the years that I've been at Brodak. The first biplane flight of the 2003 Brodak flying. Oh, this circle looks really nice up here. John done a fabulous job. Whoa. And if the weather holds, what I suspect will happen is later on, assuming we have some weather at the end of this, we offered to let Casmanaro fly the carbon fiber wing plane, which he accepted, of course. He wants to just fly it not in competition, just as a way of testing and having fun. Kaz has done a lot of work. Actually, he's not done the work, but one of his friends from Japan has done the original carbon fiber wing plane that had the plug-in wings that we kind of use some of his philosophy on to make our project, which is a little bit different, but certainly Kaz shouldn't be eliminated out of the equation for doing some of the original work in that way. And he's got another plane that he doesn't have it here, but it's being manufactured by Medusa he says it's a copy of his design called the Blue Max, which I'd really look forward to seeing it. It should be pretty nice. And of course, we're always excited about anything. In fact, the guy flying, as I speak, is closing in on having the third carbon fiber wing ship. We have one here, Woody's is here, mine is here. The third one Woody has finished, but it's not ready to fly yet. It's not painted. And Dave, of course, has the molds for the cardinal body and the cardinal wing that soon will, we hope, in the next year or so become. He has the flap and elevator molds to become another choice. We're certainly not looking to put balsa wood down in any way, but there are advantages to carbon fiber, and there are advantages to, if you can have planes molded instead of having a carbon, just adds another dimension to the sport. And I think you're always better off when you have all the choices. Having a lot of motors, a lot of kits. Very soon the Strager kits will be out. We thought they might be here today, but John's still waiting for a couple of the parts on them. We'll get them though. A lot of people looking forward to building one up real quick. Maybe even getting in the air before the season's out. It'll be a great. We want to go down to hobby shop somewhere during this 5-day time and
I'm sorry. I said that.
Carry Tulsa. Is Tommy Loopers?
Yes.
One of the ones, I think this was one of the ones that was on the cover of Stunt News not long ago.
Maybe.
This looks like it. I don't know. You got to flip it over, and if it says Fly All Time Stunt, then that's one of them.
That's the new Brodak kit.
Hey, and we'll see you on tape 2.